Have you had any funny transportation stories when traveling in overworldy Japan? One time my friend had spicy ramen the night before a long train ride the next day and he missed the station and was stuck in the restroom of the train as we arrived, still doing the deed. I was in Kagoshima one time. Let me tell you this tale. It was during my big overworldy Japan trip. Unfortunately for me, I missed my flight down to the underworld and it was bad. It was a bad situation. I missed getting to the pre-boarding area by 2 minutes. And it was one of those budget ferry/airlines that does not allow you to board the plane if you make it to the registration area 2 minutes late, okay? One of those budget ones. So you know they're gonna screw you over. So I get there 2 minutes late, I'm in tears, they won't help me. What am I gonna do? Go to Kagoshima, I guess, from Tokyo. So I take the Shinkansen. I don't know how did I have the funds to do that? An incredible friend helped me. Knew how badly I wanted to go see this one show that was happening. This random show that we had talked about 2 days before. I was like, oh man, I want to go to this, but I'd have to extend my trip by 1 day. It's way far away. I thought it was in Tokyo. I couldn't read maps at the time. No, Callie. That's in Kagoshima. That's on the southern tip of Japan. You can't go there. That's not possible. And I thought, okay, well, yeah, it's not possible. So then I get trapped. I get stranded in Tokyo for 3 more days. Immediately when the dude at the registration counter says to me, you have to wait 3 days, my mind immediately jumps to Kagoshima. And I think, wait, should I just go? So I go. I get a Shinkansen ticket, and I travel in, it's snowing and it's beautiful. And I go from Tokyo to Kagoshima. And I go see the live show. And it's Tama Onsen. It's Tama Onsen. Big Tama Onsen show. So I go and I see Tama Onsen. And it's fun. Here's the thing though. I got some presents for Mr. Case. And I was so excited because it was the first time, actually, that I ever crossed paths with Mr. Case. This was when I threatened his life. I mean, met him for the first time and asked him to someday produce for me. So I forgot the presents at the hotel. I went to go get the presents. And then I go to the station. Now, Kagoshima is not like Tokyo, deadbeats. Kagoshima's a little different in that the stations, they've got like one gate. The trains move real slow. There's no express, and I apparently bought the wrong ticket. At that time, I didn't speak any Japanese, deadbeats. So I go up to the station master. Also, at that time, I'm like, maybe, you know what, there's a possibility here in southern Kyushu in the Inaka, they'll understand what I'm saying, right? They'll understand what I'm saying, right? They'll understand what I'm saying. This is like Tokyo, right? If I speak either Underworldian or English, they'll get what I'm saying, right? So I point to my ticket and I say this is wrong. And the station master comes out of the box and I'm like, oh shit, oh F word, oh no, I'm gonna die, this man's gonna kill me. Because I just was like that in this foreign country that I was afraid of and didn't speak the language of. He starts talking to me in words I can't understand. And so I start speaking to and I say, wakaranai, because you know what, that's the only thing that I say. And he says, wakaranai, and we just look at each other. Dead in the eyes. And you know what I do, deadbeats? When I realize I can't do anything about this situation? I run. I don't even say anything. I don't even say goodbye. I don't even say sumimasen. I just run. I leave him the ticket. I don't even want the money back. I just run away. I ran. Cry? No crying. No cry. I didn't cry. I cried outside, but not before I was out of his sights. And you know what I did, deadbeats? I took a taxi to the TOS live show. The taxis, deadbeats, they're real expensive in Japan. And I barely had enough money to get back to the airport. But gosh, was it worth it. Now, I could have just threatened his life. But I didn't know how to threaten his life in Japanese. And also, I just kind of wasn't in the mood. I was about to go see a cool live show. So, you know, Callie's scamming herself. Listen, what a story, Callie. Yeah, I will never forget that.